Hi guys, it's me again. So you know want to see me what time it is. So let's get ready to dive into the next video. Before I do, I just want to remind you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe. Guys, when you're subscribing, press the bell sign so you can get notified on any videos that I may post up. Right. However, let's dive in. So I'm here now with our next slavery truths part 2. Right, for those who haven't watched Slavery Truths, it have a part 1, so you could probably go check that video out. All right, on Thought Provoking Mary, and we are going in straight into slavery too. As I said earlier in the first video, you know there are times when you're apprehensive about certain things, like things does not add up, and you realize that, hey, what, this person wasn't true. And some of us like to go on the misconception that, well, it was half true, because some things, what is not true is a lie, right? It don't have no such thing as half truth. It's either you're truthful or it's not truthful, all right? And the reason why I needed to do this video is in the next part is because I try to keep the videos as short as I possibly can, right? So let's dive in straight into why it is I think that they keep making these movies depicting or portraying a set of hate between the whites and the blacks. I will tell you what I believe. Now, if you guys agree, please comment down below. Even if you don't agree, still comment down below, right? So basically what I've grown to realize is that white and black people, they are emotionally driven. They're driven with emotions. The emotions guide them along most of the times, right? And most of their emotions is like um on the surface, whatever deals with them on the surface. They don't really try to figure out why and how the things are the way it is, but whatever like they see and whatever they just hear, they go with that. So that is the reason, to me, I believe, why they keep making these movies the way they is, because they're realizing that these two different people, ethnic backgrounds, have similarities, where they are driven by surface emotions that's just on the surface, based on just what you see or what you hear, not knowing, well, probably what you see is probably not what you see because it didn't look good, it's just a glimpse, or you didn't understand what somebody was telling you because you just hear and you run with that. So what I and the reason for me stating so is that the reason for me stating it like that is basically, when you look at the movies, right, really look at the movies, and you really absorb everything that is being played in the movie and described, is that the white people, which I done already tell you, it was never about black and white, but they keep using it about black and white now to um impart or display some kind of hatred, to keep all your hating one another, when in true cause the movies and them really have an underlining tone where they're showing that the rich people, there's a set of more or less lazy, in the sense that they have the money to hire the help to help them, but they always need help. And the reason why they might use more black people as reference to them help is because black people are strong people. They are resilient people. They don't give up until something done. They don't stop until something completed, right? So they will use black people as a representation of people that are strong. And when you're hiring people, you always hire people capable to do what you need to be done, right? But yes, it had a lot of advantage going on in the movie, where the rich people advantage and the poor people. But it just goes to show to me, when I look at the movie, I may be a little bit special. But when I look at the movie, it goes to show that we need each other. Rich, white, big, they're saying white, but I will just say rich people. Rich people need the lower class people, because those are the people that get the work done. They can't go and hire an next rich man. He ain't doing no work. He's still looking for a next lower class person to get the work done, because these are the people that will get the work done, right? is about having money and hiring people to get the work done, and they depicted with more black people become more black people. Black people is resilient. They don't get sick as much. They're strong, they're capable, they will work for hours, you know, because they are resilient. And the reason why they're making these movies and they didn't put white against Chinese or Asian, because Asian people would not go like how these white and black going now and hating one another and feeling is, oh God, all they mistreat me and I hate all they, and the white, the black hating the white because of the fact that, here what, I go through real thing with all in the past. I will go through thing, all they do me all kind of thing. And it's not even only that, it's about the white always trying to be superior, and they know that they're always trying to be superior. So with the things that's still going on in society, it's just the white trying to show their superiorism, right? I just make up words, guys, just go with me. Superiorism in society, that, you know, they have some kind of boss ethics or whatever, and the black, because they're being so inferior in the movies, trying to now become superior out there, and that's why they'll attack any white person that tell them anything. But watch the movies, it's not based on that. It is based on rich and poor, and the fact that we need each other. We need each other, right? And because we need each other, we have to learn to get along, communicate better, and stop being driven by just the outward, this depiction of the movie, or the outward display that they want to try to be, and actually view the movie for what it is. Because most of them movies, you're seeing the strength of the black people, you're seeing the need of the white people. So the need of the rich and the strength of the poor, that when they both come together, things will. Because if it wasn't for the black people or the poor people, as I just say, poor people, I don't view them as skin color, because I know it's all different kind of people who was in bondage, right? But just now in this generation, they're pushing that black and white hate, because they're realizing black and white people have similarities, where they go drive based on emotion, they do things based on emotion, and they want to see some rich bored person. They were bored at that time and decided, hey, like, we keep pushing this thing and see how this world will keep evolving with this kind of hatred, and that's what's going on. We're not going nowhere really, you know. We're just going wrong in circles, but we keep hating each other based on some bored white, some bored rich man thing they decide to game they decide to play. But watch the movies, because the movies is really is both persons in need of each other. And all the movies, when they do come to an end, it's always the black man or the poor man gaining the power over the rich man. Because at the end of the day, it have nothing to do with who more powerful based on your money that you have, but the capabilities or the understanding to keep going on and on, right? So guys, only look at these movies better than that, and view the movies, you know, really look, because I don't know, I just look at these things and see total different meaning, and call me crazy if all you want to, but I just see so much a different meaning. And just as in the society right now, we need each other. We all need each other. Look at the flood that took place. Look at the flooding that took place. Everybody needed one another. It didn't about rich. It wasn't about poor then. Or we only waiting for these kind of instances to realize that, hey, we need each other. No, come on, let us wake up and start to pull with them kind of hate and them dislike for each other for over stupidness, over really stupidness. Because I will tell you something, and that's why I will still tell you again, Proverbs is a book of guidance. It will guide you to a better life. Because I will tell you something what happened to me yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I was in the supermarket and going down the lane, you know, I wanted to pick up an item, and this gentleman was like, well, he's right where I needed to go. So I just stand up and looking at him, you know, waiting for him to move or whatever. He's like, what you looking at me so for? What are you looking at me for? what happened to you? And I smile because it's like, I don't know if I was looking at him a funny way. So I smile. He realized I smile. He move. I move. I go ahead and continue to pick up my stuff. Then he's like, help me find a piece of pigtail here, and I help me find a piece of pigtail. And I was like, okay, and I pick up the pigtail, and I was like showing him. I was like, which one you want? You ready lean one or the thick one? And the fact that I'm drawing this reference, somebody else would have get annoyed the minute he say that we ready to pitch off. We ready to pitch off on him. But sometimes it is better to defer anger, and it's in your glory to pass over transgression. So stop, let us be driven, emotionally driven to anger, because that is what we emotionally driven to easily most of the times, to anger. Let's not let us desist and desist from being driven by anger, right? So guys, this is a good thought-provoking Mary, keeping it 100, and it's that. Bye.